County Sheriff's Office, and this afternoon I'm standing in front of a house at 4295 Delaspine Road in Port St. John that has become a complete nuisance to its neighborhood and our agency. This house and the overwhelming majority of the people in it are a constant disruption and a pain in the butt to their neighbors, the children in this area, and to be honest, your taxpayer dollars, as our agency has now responded to almost 100 calls for service at this address in the past 12 months. Now think about that for a minute. Almost 100 times our deputies and team members have had to respond to this address for various complaints that have taken them away from being able to protect the remainder of this community, just because the majority of the people that live or frequent this address can't obey the law. Now, the calls to this house have been for drugs, drug overdose where Narcan had to be deployed, fights, stolen vehicles, needles thrown over the fence in the neighbor's yard, disturbances, and so on. In fact, 31 disturbances that we have had to respond to. In addition, our team has made multiple arrests at this address, as well as arrests of various subjects that were leaving the residence and so forth. In fact, just yesterday, we arrested 2 scumbags who had just left this house who were both violent felons, one of which had actually broken into a house through a doggy door where a 10-year-old was sitting in the house playing. The people at this house are dealing in drugs, using drugs, abusing drugs, and stealing other people's stuff to finance their crimes, and it needs to stop. Enough is enough. The neighbors in this area are in such distress, they won't even let their kids go outside to play for fear that they will encounter one of these knuckleheads or one of the needles that they've left behind. Now, I've never been shy about telling people that we target criminals since they target our citizens. So since the majority of the occupants in this residence can't obey the law, then this is what we are going to do. You and your house have now officially made my hit list, high intensity target. That's right. You inside the house, and you know exactly who I'm talking about, are constantly begging to go to jail. So congratulations, you are now on the sheriff's hit list. And as such, if you can't obey the law, you will very soon find yourself living at a different address, the Brevard County Jail. In fact, let me be very clear. If you're even thinking about visiting this house, you may want to rethink your visit. Because if you show up at this house with the thought of committing a crime, there is a relatively good chance you're going to find yourself a target of our agency, and you will find yourself on the way to jail or perhaps blue lights in your rearview mirror. In Brevard County, our citizens are our partners. And in this area, the neighbors that are impacted by this nuisance have actually taken it upon themselves to install surveillance cameras that point directly at this house in an effort to protect themselves against the disgusting behavior that goes on here. So keep in mind that every single person that comes to this residence and their actions are under surveillance, and the neighbors are very kind about sharing the videos with us every day. Now folks, this is Commander Woolsey. He is our North Precinct Commander, and he's going to be our point person on this project. And that's exactly what this is, a pet project that is targeting those that commit crimes at this address. I can assure you that Commander Woolsey and his team would like nothing better than to put bad people in jail that are at this residence causing problems for their neighbors. So starting right now, the house you see behind me at 4295 Delaspine Road in Port St. John, Florida, is on his hit list as well, as we are sick and tired of you causing your neighbors to live in constant fear for themselves and their children. Now grow up and start being a productive member of society, because if you can't, you'll be working on my chain gang very soon, and we'll have no remorse in locking you and your little dope dealing friends right up. Keep it up and see where it gets you, because the neighbors are tired of you, I'm tired of you, I know Commander Woolsey's tired of you, and you can rest assured that our deputies are tired of you. So keep it up. You're headed to jail. Just keep doing it.